Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signore. I'm here with According to Taz. And we got an important topic for you all. We have some information we need to provide to you. And we have a big announcement personally I do for the channel that I need you to tell you about, and I hope you will support. Before we get to all the exciting good news, I want to focus on this frustratingly bad news. Before we get there, welcome, Taz. How are you doing?
I'm good, thank you, Andy. Thank you very much for having me back again.
Yeah, I'm happy that because I know you've been through this. I appreciate you coming and telling your story. And I know there's countless other creators who have faced what we're going to tell you. And a lot of them are afraid to come forward because they're like, well, I don't want to expose or say things. I'm done. I told Taz, enough is enough. We can't keep living in this fear of this YouTube system and these weasels, I'm going to say it, abusing systems of YouTube to try to take us down and block the truth. Enough is enough. Are we united, Taz? You got my back too?
Absolutely, every single time.
That wasn't a punch. I was fist pumping you, yes.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely here for it. As you said, it's about moving forward, really, and hoping that YouTube pays more attention. But I'll let you continue, Andy.
Well, let me show you what happened, because this is one example of countless that have happened to other channels that have covered the royals and all these things. And it's important that you sort of understand what's happening here. And it's a part of a bigger problem that we're going to get to, but I want to not detour anymore. So over the weekend, I took off my weekend to report to you all, as promised, about Harry's phony award. And I wanted to break down why this was phony and the fact that he didn't talk about the king and everything else. Just how ridiculous this whole thing was. He showed up to accept a stupid fake award while his family's in hospital. We had to react to it. I did react to it. While I reacted to it, Taz, there was a certain point in the video where this was on screen, okay? I literally colored out the photo that you're seeing on screen, and I've colored it even more. Now there's no existence of this man's photo there. But the original one I had a silly doodle all over the photo to transform the image, guys. Because yes, sometimes there's a copyrighted image and you have to be careful of how you do with copyrights, and images can be more difficult. And I knew that this photographer was litigious, or at least not actually litigious, that he was full of crap and constantly harassing us when we did it. So I made a point to mention and transform and crop this said image. In fact, you're seeing a little bit more because I colored it just so you get the idea. I literally colored over this image, guys. And that's what it was, cropped as I'm reading the headline of People magazine. I'm literally just, here I am at People magazine. And what did this guy do, guys? What did this guy do as this video was soaring and huge algorithms, like the waves that we need as creators to succeed and win? What did he do? Well, he pulled the video. He was able to call YouTube and say, that's my photo. And YouTube didn't check with me. YouTube didn't go like, well, wait a second, what is this? Well, let's look at the usage. YouTube pulled it, guys. It's gone. It's off. It's unavailable. Now, I don't want to say this man's name because I'm not here to harass him or publicly try to create a problem for him. I have no interest, and I want to make it very clear. I've already done it at the beginning of this live. Leave this man alone. This is not a riling up of you guys to bother him. No, I have a separate call to action to support us and alleviate this problem. But please do not make this a, oh my God, let's go get him. I'm not even going to say it. He publicly put his name out there. If you go check out the video, it's there. So, sir, you doxed yourself, you revealed it, you made that choice. And Taz, it's important for people to know he had a choice when he made that claim. He could have requested it be removed. He could have requested partial payment of the video. There's a lot of things that he could have done that would have been more, fair if we really want to go there and give him something. But no, he chose to go full in removal of our content. And that's why this is a problem, because he does not have a right to do that. He does not own my video. He does not own my transformative version of his work. And he doesn't realize that when you make these claims, Taz, which these Meghan minions are starting to do, they are literally breaking the law. It says it quite clear when you file these complaints. This is now a legal document. If you make this request and you are found proven to abuse this copyright system, you are breaking the law, sir. That's what you're doing. You know well and good that was transformative. It was fair use. It was commentary. This is ridiculous. So what did you do? Well, now you're affecting my bottom line. Now you've removed revenue from my channel. on a video that you know you didn't own a huge portion of, if you want to go to court and take me to court to try to get your pittance of $100 or whatever you think your photo is worth, then go do it, sir. But for you to stop the flow of income and from my family's mouths, no, I'm done, Taz. Enough is enough. We need to expose this, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah.
This guy struck the channel and had my video removed because I drew a doodle over his photo. And long-term viewers of this channel know that we've had this individual on the channel. And yes, we exposed that the Markle family was unhappy with him, right, Taz? They accused him of stalking him. And I got honest, based on when we had him, his responses, based on what the Markles say, I don't think they're that far off. Do you?
No. No, I do not. I do not. I've had my own personal, as you know, Andy, you had my back throughout that entire experience. I near enough very much lost my channel because of this one particular man, because he seems to think that doing this is okay. And as we've said, he is manipulating a system and what he's doing is illegal. But that's why he does what he's done to you. But then he doesn't follow through with the legal threat. I doubt very much, Andy, that you will have your day in court with this man. He's hit so many other content creators with the same thing. And what for me, for my story that makes me so cross with him, he used to speak to me. He used to, on his own YouTube channel with Thomas Markle, he often used to say, "Hey Taz, I love Taz, happy birthday Taz. Taz is one of my favorites." And then he near enough destroyed everything that I'd spent the last 3-4 years working very hard on. The fact is, I don't know about you, Andy. I know that I mean, I can spend 8 to 10 hours on one video, from prep to filming to editing, and to have shown a photograph of his with no warning for a millisecond for me. It was a millisecond when he first did this, and he started hitting loads of other content creators. And I lost the entire video, hours of work for a millisecond of one of his photographs. And like you said, he had every opportunity to contact us. He could have emailed me. He could have said something on his own YouTube channel. He could have done, you know, I'd like a payment before this. But no, he went in with the harshest type of punishment, where we lose everything, every minute, every hour that we've dedicated to creating content. And that is why I am trying to not call him anything other than, we'll stick with, I think the weasel was probably accurate, like you said. But yes,
it's very weaselly
again, I agree
behavior.
with Andy.
Well, because I want to echo, like, Taz's channel was struck. He went after, and there's other channels, and they choose. I don't want to get them involved in this, but it's kind of vulnerable to reveal that, guys, because then someone can try to use it, and we shouldn't be able to live in fear from a YouTube system when we're doing nothing wrong, or there may be a real dispute. Fine, Mr. Photographer, then do it right. Instead, you know what he did, Taz? He messaged me basically demanding income. This is what I want. Pay me this, and then you can use it for a year.
Blackmail, surely. Is that not blackmail? That to me
100%
sounds like blackmail.
This is what it is. And I'm like, no, I'm not ever going to use it. I'm going to transform your work, and I have no interest. And I scroll past it fast. You don't get to own People Magazine. If People Magazine bought a license, which God knows if they even did, you know what I mean? Who knows if they're actually paying him and if he can even shut them down. But somehow YouTube is letting him just say he's some copyright holder and he gets to do this. This happens all the time, guys. And Netflix did it to me. They literally stole my Johnny Depp interview and then literally claimed my video on YouTube. That's how absurd this system is getting. Yeah. It's bananas. And so I want to show you, because again, I don't like to show this stuff because it doesn't help, but this is it. He made that choice. You, sir, are a weasel. You could have come to me and figured out a way to do this with Taz. You try to play nice, and then you go vindictively to anybody who's criticized you, try to bully and blackmail them, and I will not have it anymore, sir. And if you continue to take money out of my pocket and try to demand that you own my videos, I will take you to court, sir. I really will. And I'm not going to make it a public battle where you're going to get cred. No, I'm not giving you the attention you want, so I refuse to say your name. I don't want to say his name, guys, because he wants me to. And I don't want to engage with this person ever. This is like a level of harassment where I'm like, go away, dude. I don't want you to stalk me next. I don't want any of it. Bye, Felicia. Go away. Enough. And I've already done a counterclaim, and just YouTube makes us wait, and then the algorithm destroys the video, and now suddenly this video that was soaring and doing very well, and in its finally gets past all those difficulties. You know what I mean, Taz? Like, yay, we finally get a winner with the thing. And he just can do it without YouTube even saying to me, a creator who has earned so much more cred. I've been on this platform for years. I have fought strikes left and right. I am in good standing. I have a huge subscriber base. But this weasel just gets to come in and be like, nope. And then that's it. I mean, make it make sense, people. I want to hear more from you, Taz, but while we have, I want to start telling you, how do we fight back? Well, I'm realizing I can't keep putting all my eggs in the YouTube basket. I just can't. It's not a smart move. I don't know if you guys know this, but when you guys become members here, they take 30% of revenue. They're taking 30% of every dollar that you give us creators for this type of, perk. Oh, thank you, YouTube, for taking so much of my revenue and then not even protecting me as a creator when my videos are pulled and the algorithm's finally working. I'm done. I'm done with it. I'm not stopping the memberships here. We're going to still deliver everything that you have here, but we are announcing something, and I'm going to talk about it in much more depth throughout the video. But mods, you have the link. If you want to help us stand up to the likes of this individual and all the sugars and YouTube and the algorithm and everybody that's trying to block the truth and fair reporting, well, I have something for you to do. I want you to go over to our Patreon. We've spent a good week working on this, making it pretty. I'm so excited to talk more about it. But guys, this is now the place you can go. You can join for free. You're not going to get all the exclusive content, which there's going to be a lot more exclusive content, guys. We are going to be doing a weekly uncensored podcast there, talking about everything. Nothing's off limits. No words I'm not allowed to say because the algorithm. No person I'm afraid to mention. Everything's on the table when we do this weekly, me and Steph. It's going to be amazing, and more is coming. Plus, I'm going to talk about some productions we're working on. Taz, you know what? I'm going to do it with Taz here. So, Taz, guess what we're doing? We're doing a full-on produced Meghan and Harry documentary with real experts. I'm talking Christopher Melcher, black belt barrister, and so many more. Wow. It's been in the works for a while. We want to invest all this funds that you guys are giving us into doing real productions with real cameras and producers. And I want to tell you more, but guys, stay tuned. You're going to lose your minds on this piece that we're working on. It's so epic. And we're also working on a Michael Jackson piece with the trial coming in the fall. I know a lot of you are like, I don't know, Andy. That's the point. I want to go in and say, are we allowed to like Michael? I'm really going to go into every fact, myth, accusation, everything. And we are going to go through everything completely fair, completely unbiased. I'm looking at all angles, unlike Leaving Neverland. And guys, there are some big, big people and revelations coming in this piece. And it's another big produced documentary. These are big pieces. I'm not letting this scumbag stop us, Taz. I realize this. He was trying to knock us, which he is. He's affecting our revenue and everything else. I'm like, you know what? Let's lean in and ask you guys to help directly fund and invest further. And I implore creators like Taz and everybody else, find another method. If you have it, tell us what it is. But I decided Patreon's our way to do it. We're going to talk about it more. And I'm so excited because, guys, check it out. There's our new logo. It's the popcorn brand, our popcorn industry. The whole universe is expanding with podcast productions, more channels. I'm telling you, we're not going so crazy that we can't handle it all, but I'm telling you, 2024 is going to be insane. And if you want to help us fight back, if you want to really be involved in a community where I don't forget to give you the uploads because I'm afraid, because if I load a members only update, Taz, well, then my regular update can't go to you because YouTube only lets me post 3 notifications a day. What is this insanity? I have members paying me and I can't alert them because YouTube's like, we're only going to tell them when we think it's cool. You'll sometimes get it if you check. Enough! If you want every alert, if you want every video, if you actually want more perks and exclusive weekly updates, extended interviews, and real awesome insight from me, Steph, and everybody else, I want you to become a Patreon member right now. Now's your chance. We're going to talk about all the benefits later today in our live. Lewis is going to join me. We have more. But I wanted to use this opportunity to promote us and really lean in and increase and not let these weasels stop us. Because if we have revenue outside of YouTube that we can rely on from you, well, then I don't care if he strikes me because I got you and I can go over there and we can keep our show going. And there isn't any way for them to keep us down, which YouTube's truly doing. I mean, Taz, back me up. How scary is it when some weasel like this guy can then put a strike? If you get 3 strikes, the whole thing's gone. According to YouTube, it's way more complicated than that, guys. But I mean, am I crazy? This threat is real. Does it scare you too?
Oh, it absolutely did scare me. I mean, especially at the time, this was all happening last year, around about just before Christmas. And the thought of everything that I've worked on, all of those hours, like I said, spending the videos, building up the channel, having so many wonderful subscribers and followers, building up the community, making all of these friends, and really enjoying what I do. And this weasel can come out of nowhere and destroy it for the sake of 1 second usage of a couple of photographs. You can obviously fight it, but and what you've done is correct. That's exactly what I had to do, the counterclaim. And I don't believe that you'll get anything back from that, because what he is doing is illegal. It won't go to court. There's not enough evidence for him to say what he's doing, but there is enough, unfortunately, for YouTube to cause so many problems for content creators. It makes people nervous. Like you said, lots of people want to fight back, but they're scared that it's going to cause more of a reaction, or they're going to not be listened to by YouTube. And at the end of the day, to the thought of having your channel taken away by just someone just coming along and going, I can do this, it is terrifying. But your Patreon, can I just say, Andy, I'm going to be signing up after this. You've sold me Michael Jackson documentary and a proper Harry and Meghan one. And yeah, I'm gonna be straight over to Patreon myself. That's definitely food for thought. And you are right. It's a shame that YouTube is not doing more to protect its content creators, especially when you can have little weasels like this pop up. I know it's not just royal YouTubers. Like, you have very different content to what I do. There's so many different YouTubers that have been affected by not this particular weasel, but there seems to be quite a few of them. And yeah, more needs to be done. So hopefully, perhaps YouTube, with the threat of content creators going to other platforms, they might actually go, hang on a minute, maybe we need to protect people a bit better. So yeah.
Amen. And whenever you set one up, we are there as well. And I appreciate you so much. And honestly, it's just, I wish we could do it all here. I would love that, but we're sort of just cattle in a cage that they sort of just throw around. And then, you know, the people who make the feed come in, they're like, whatever they say, sorry, all you guys just deal with it. And I'm over it. We work way too hard in this platform. We have to deal with the ups and downs of this algorithm. And then our stuff gets blocked, not shared, whatever the various reasons. And then more importantly, our fans don't get alerted to our content. There's no way for a fan to actually get it. They say click the bell and all that, but it still doesn't work. Their algorithm punishes our users and doesn't want to over notify them because they want to give them the next Mr. Beast video or whatever else. And I'm sick of it. If you really want to become a member, if you want to support, now's your chance to do it. And I know that it's a lot. And if you have to pivot one to the other, I get it. Just know I get it only takes 5% out on the Patreon. It takes 30% of your revenue out on YouTube, super chats, memberships, any of it. I'm over it. It's too much. And to take that much out and then make creators like Taz and I stress about what we can say or what we could do, and oh my God, I guess we're just shut down because a weasel decides to try to do it, even though he's abusing the system. And that's my next step is, again, the more funds we get towards productions or legal funds so we can look into, can we stop this? Can we fight back and actually sue him for abusing the system? Can all these creators that he's done this to blindly, is it finally enough? If we have your support directly, now we have options and funds and places to go to actually try to fight back to do these things. And people like that can't just stop us. So I'm so grateful to all you, and I'm grateful to Taz. We have so much more to come. I just want to make sure I gave you all that. Make sure you also subscribe over here to According to Taz if you haven't. So much amazing stuff over there. She does the best videos, the best recaps, the best reactions. Head on over there to get her insight. You are always welcome here, as you know. And like I said, make sure you check out the Popcorn Patreon. You can join for free. You'll get alerts, and I'm going to try to post the videos and things there as well. But a lot of if you're not a member, you won't be able to watch some of it or read some of it unless you're a paid member. So be aware, but still join the community, and hopefully you can step up and join us over there. I promise you, I am delivering the content over there. You may decide, I'll wait. You're going to get there eventually. I mark my words. I'm going to make sure we have a really amazing swath of stuff for you to watch. And you want to learn more about these productions that are coming up this year. I'm so excited for it all.